Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friend, introduce my name, Angga Purnama. I am currently pursuing a bachelor degree in architecture at Sebelas Maret University, Surakarta. The development of technology certainly affects every line of life, including the running of government, one of which is democracy. On this occasion, I discuss the influence of technology on democracy in Indonesia. Article 1, Paragraph 2 of the 1945 Constitution emphasizes that democracy is a manifestation of people sovereignty in the form of submission to the people to make political decisions in the life of the state. The basic concept of democracy, in a nutshell, is of the people, by the people, and for the people. In general, the purpose of democracy is to create a prosperous, fair, and advanced nation. Another goal of democracy is to guarantee freedom of speech, which means that each people have freedom of opinion, voicing their aspiration and expression. Security and order are then created by guaranteeing the right of every citizen and prioritizing deliberation to reach a common solution. Encouraging people to advance government performance and maintaining the integrity of the country. Limiting government power by assessing and prosecuting whether there is a conflict between the needs and policies formulated. One way to prevent dispute is through deliberation to reach consensus. Indonesia has experienced several dynamics of democracy, starting from governmental democracy to the independent revolution in 1945 until 1949. Parliamentary democracy in 1950 to 1959. Guided democracy in 1959 until 1965. Pancasila democracy in 1965 until 1998. And reform order democracy in 1998 until the present. Democratic change certainly raises various problems, including the democracy of the reform order and what is currently happening. One of these problems is the influence of technological advances. When people view or criticize the government, it's not uncommon for their aspiration to be just a passing way. However, with the use of technology, especially in the field of communication, aspiration can be heard. As an example of a recent case, a young man fails the condition of a damaged road in one of the provinces in Indonesia. Ultimately, it makes the government performance fastest to solve this problem. Various aspirations can be conveyed through digital media so that they are heard more by the government, which can also encourage other people to convey aspirations that have so far not been heard if delivered directly. Public control of the government through technological advances is becoming increasingly widespread, with easy access to digital media. Many people are familiar with social media applications, starting from small children to the elderly. They have participated in this easy and cheap access. Criticism can be conveyed quickly and is now to many people various replies, which may embrace the local government and take action immediately. The ease of access makes people careful when they want to criticize the government. The existence of the information of electronic transaction law is considered by some people as a rubber article that can challenge the freedom of expression. Returning to the example of the viral case where the road was damaged before, the party that made it viral was charged with the ITE law, although in the end, the investigation was stopped. Society can convey aspiration through technological advances as the embodiment of a democratic state. However, in practice, attacks must be paid attention to so as not to be snared by the ITE law. Some aspects that must be considered are criticism based on science, paying attention to situation and condition, non-personal performance criticism, and providing constructive suggestions. That is what I can say. I hope that we are among those who are best in using technology as a way for a healthy democracy to occur in our beloved country. If there were any shortcomings, I apologize and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.